Perfect. We are
Was that-
now live.
was that
and you
AI?
clicked it right as it hit one. How planned.
That's awesome. Alrighty, well, let's get this started. Yeah, let's go to number one, public comment. See, nobody.
What?
Rick's
Oh, Rick's here, I forgot. We gotta vote. We gotta,
Public comment?
we have a application.
That's further down on our.
Right on down here, a few spaces down.
Didn't we put him last so he wouldn't be talking?
Yeah.
Ouch, ouch.
He's
at the top of new business.
That's right.
Well, we need to
First
get
one
out
on new
of here,
business.
So keep Rick last.
Alright. So let's go to number two, administrative reports, consent agenda. A, minutes, B, financial, C, enrollment.
Double checking my minutes here as I was
Thank you for
secretary
doing that.
pretending last.
We had 85 students enrolled at the end of September. We're currently at 92.
That's awesome.
We're 2 over from last year.
That's
Good
good.
and rolling.
And growing.
I can share with Robbie. She'll let me.
Yeah.
She said I could.
Like that.
See, look here.
I'm not sharing. I didn't even ask you.
Any questions?
I don't have any. Anybody else have any questions?
Straightforward.
Very straightforward.
I do not have any questions.
Anyone want to take a motion?
I make a motion to approve the minutes and financials and enrollment.
I'll second.
Motion is second. All in favor? Aye.
Did I surprise you with that?
Pretty quick there, young lady. Pretty quick.
Someone walked out at 6 or by 6.
We'll go to number three, old business, seeing none. Let's go to number four, new business. At the top of the list, A, open board position.
Dun, dun, dun.
I came prepared for like a 30-minute presentation.
We
You want to
have
start now?
one
We
application.
had one application, who I do believe is in attendance. Very nice handwriting.
Are we doing what you said in the last board meeting, posting and everything?
30 days.
So you've already started that?
Yeah, and the way we're spaced out, it seems like almost everyone's term ends at some point this year. So we're just gonna keep it running and just keep it on our website. And then as your terms expire, we'll let you know. And so I think you're the next one up in December.
Next, yep.
So,
Choose if you want to reapply or not.
yes,
Do we need to go on Rick's tonight?
yes, we
That's
should,
what I thought.
we should.
So we can
We should have a board action, sorry, should have a board action.
yeah. That's okay. Any discussion on the application we received?
Highly close.
Seeing none. We can do board action, we can
I
take a
think I
motion.
like this guy. I think you'd be a good fit.
I love how he did fix the agenda.
I can sit out in the room for a while.
No.
I've never seen
That's
anyone
the
do that
quality.
before. He does it well.
He asks fantastic questions.
I motion to approve the application.
Motion to approve. Is there a second?
I'll second.
And a second?
She seconded.
Well, all in favor?
Hi.
Aye. 4-0.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I missed you all so much.
Are you sweating that?
Yeah.
So I have a question, and it goes in with A and B, but last month
Okay.
we did not elect a vice president. It is not on the agenda, but as we review our bylaws here in B, it does say that you can do that. So I don't know if we want to add it to the agenda further under other, or
Sure, and then I'll nominate Rick.
where do we want to add it? Like,
Can we do it like an
I know.
A minus, B plus?
You look over. You look over.
Yeah.
Aren't you
No,
Or an
with-
AA
He
subsect of A?
Oh, he is. And that's what we did last time. We were holding it on for him. We were holding
Vice
it.
president position.
So there's a motion for Rick to be nominated as the vice president,
No second.
and a second.
So that,
I'm still waiting to be able to get
Who
my
was the first?
presentation. My speech.
We're holding that off till we can all go.
We'll have a victory speech at the end. All in favor, wait, all in favor? Aye.
Welcome back.
Welcome, Miss
Yeah.
Kim.
I guess I could have voted on that. I was already voted.
Yeah, you could.
Aye.
5-0.
Vote for myself.
You can move up to the table now.
These three are a rough crowd
I
tonight.
know it,
They're
geez.
pretty brutal.
You mean Darcy, Robbie, and Jackie?
I just, it
Almost.
was close.
Shauna, Robbie.
Darcy, Stacy. You just got that simple.
All right, B, annual review of bylaws. Subsect A.
So I reviewed our bylaws. And in reviewing our bylaws, I realized that we need to review our bylaws more often. For example, the open board positions, when a term runs out, and Rick suggested last month that we post that and then people can reapply. Turns out that's in our bylaws, so we should have been doing exactly
Really
that.
quickly follow, really.
Good job.
So,
better.
but when I was reviewing them, one question I had is the number of directors. It says that we can have no fewer than 3, but no more than 7. So when we're talking about posting open positions, we're posting them when terms expire, but we don't have 7 people on the board. Do we always want to keep a position posted or just for the ones that we have filled? Does that make sense?
Mhm.
It doesn't specify, but it just says you no fewer than 3 and no more than 7.
See, 3.
Let's talk about the pros and cons of
Fewer
that.
than 3.
As I'm doing this in my head.
Yeah,
Anyway, like,
I mean, 7's a lot, but that's what it says we can have up
We have
to,
up
but
to.
it also doesn't say that that has to be posted as a.
I
Right.
remember, Rick, we went up to that because we just,
We were trying to bring Stacy back.
yeah, we did. And no, yeah, it was.
But that was
Stacy
even
back.
more than 7, wasn't it?
No, that
No.
was, we just had 5, and then we wanted, and then Dave left, so it kind of, by the time all that happened, Dave
Yeah.
left. We didn't have to go through all that, but we wanted to get Stacy.
And you want to keep it to an odd number.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and that's what I was just thinking, that if we could get into a deadlock situation, because
Which
we have
we have
6.
6 now.
We have 6
Yeah.
now, yeah. Has that ever happened?
Not since I've been.
And do you have the authority to break it?
And I don't know that it says in our bylaws.
If in case of a tie.
You should certainly just hold process.
It doesn't. It just says if there's not a quorum.
If there's less than 3?
Can we use our resources to get a suggestion from her as far as, do they just not pass? Or what other
Yeah.
charter schools do
Mhm.
in regards to, instead of reinventing
In
the
public
wheel,
meeting law, what
in
is
public
it?
meeting
Yeah.
law, what's the status if
Mhm.
you have 6 and it's 3-3?
Yeah.
Does it not pass? Does anybody have the authority to make the hard decision, or, in public meeting laws, how?
I'm surprised that's not addressed in our bylaws.
Me too.
Like
I thought it was, because I read them
you
today.
are the
Tiebreaker.
tiebreaker.
I thought I read that somewhere too last year, but.
They should be the tiebreaker.
We need to
Well,
review our
that would mean
bylaws.
that he doesn't vote unless the tie is,
Unless,
he needs to break it.
But then there's no tie,
There's never gonna be a tie, so
because it's 5-5. Or,
Unless some
3-2 or
3,
yeah.
3-2.
Yeah,
they have another problem.
it would just, I think it would just be a good question to ask her. I mean, I'm sure she'd be able to rattle it off pretty quick.
So also on that, as we're questioning within our bylaws, Tony mentioned last month after our meeting that oftentimes there's someone who is, it says on here, parliamentarian role, that really just is the expert of the bylaws and makes sure that we're following them. Is that something you want to do?
That should be the president.
That should be the vice president.
Presidents
He
get a
does
delegate.
anyway. He
The
does
president's
it.
what?
Get a delegate.
Oh.
It's not something you're required to have, but
He's
it,
the king.
I'll just talk really
Someone-
Jackie.
And it doesn't have to be a board either.
it does not have to be a board member. It probably should be a board member, but it wouldn't. And it isn't a required thing, but it seems like we put,
It's not a
we put
requirement.
like many years into
Yeah.
preparing these things that we should be following them. It was a little easier when it was a page
Right,
that didn't say much, but it says a lot now. A lot.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think probably just, we just need to shift the culture a little bit and have things like, how do we fill a position? We should be thinking about just, well, let's refer back to the bylaws.
Yeah.
We should just try to do that more automatically. And what does the bylaw say about that, as opposed to one person trying to think they're gonna have it all in their head and be up to date on it all the time.
Maybe have them present at every meeting.
Yeah, that would be, absolutely.
Who would be present at every meeting?
No,
Have
just a copy of the
Oh,
bylaws.
yeah.
Yeah, just have them on the table.
And Rick, you're good at keeping up with all that stuff. You should just do it.
Darcy's pretty good too. So it seemed like we spent a lot of time updating them last year.
We did.
Are we supposed to have an annual update? When you say update?
Well, the bylaws themselves say just that they're reviewed annually.
Yeah.
I don't think that you would want to update them annually. Shouldn't be needing to make that many changes.
There was something in here I thought was weird. It said like, when someone runs for office, it can only be a single person or something. I read that pretty quick today. And I thought, well, how else would that be? I mean, would it be a club that's running for, I mean, I didn't understand the inference. And now, of course, I didn't mark it and I can't find it.
It just seems like that, if things come up and we view that the bylaws have some ambiguity or it doesn't really address the issue that we're trying to get at, we ought to just make a note and kind of have it in this to be reviewed, sort of pending file. And whether every April or something, then we go back
Yeah,
and look
because
at
if we
all
have
that.
questions for the attorney, it's probably cheaper to submit all of our questions at once as opposed to.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
So, but are you seeing where JR only votes on a tie, or
I have not seen.
I don't remember seeing that in there.
it seemed like everybody had it? Kind of equal
I
voting?
feel like I talked about it, and I'm not, I read them all. I've read them twice this week.
You read these twice?
They're really exciting. So I might
I
tune
know, I
out
know,
on
I
parts
never
of them.
I was reading and I wanted to.
So yeah, maybe we'll just
Just be, like Rick said.
Yeah, we'll-
Change of culture. and just-
Yeah, we'll just refer it back. I mean, that is what guides us, our bylaws. I mean, that's why they're there, keep us out of hot water. That's why the attorney reviews it.
Oh, here it is.
So we can just refer back to those and then refer that question to the attorney as far as a tie.
Okay, on 4.2, it said all directors must be individuals. I mean, isn't that what is that referring to?
That's a good question.
Then it references employees shall not be directors. So maybe that's what it means.
I think it's individual,
Not groups of people.
or,
Like Kiwanis comes and they want to serve as a group on the board or,
Yeah.
or is it individuals instead of employees?
that could be, because it does
Well,
reference
it's-
employees
I
shall
think
not
that's
be.
what it, I think that's probably what it's referring to, because it says employees,
Yeah,
right?
the
Employees
next
may
line
not serve, so I think they're using individuals.
I think.
However goofy that word is,
To
to
identify.
identify non-employees.
I agree.
Seems odd.
It's weird, I 100% agree. That's-
I know, I read that. I'm done reading those.
Let's talk about C, policy new, second reading.
Here they are.
Expenditures of funds, personal electronic devices, directory information.
I will say the personal electronic devices, zero pushback. And what we are seeing here is amazing interactions and conversations with kids.
Cool.
It's really cool. They are interacting at lunch, they are making friendships, it's really cool.
It's great.
The one question we had last month, have we had anybody ask for their phone if they're leaving, I say
No,
campus?
and they
to go
don't, they just don't ask, they take them,
Okay,
and we don't
I'm-
stop them.
I'm 100%,
And it,
100% on board
the
with that.
policy clearly says on school grounds. So if they leave this building, they're not on school grounds, and I'm not.
100% on board with that.
Are you seeing more kids that are wanting to leave at lunch hour just so they can get access to their phone?
No, and we didn't advertise, hey, you can take it if you leave. So if they run to Dairy Queen, they'll take it, or to Ray's, but not all of them, some of them, and then they come right back.
They all come right back. Yep, and eat lunch at the table.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Cool.
It was,
Yeah, I like that, good job with that.
when I was in the San Juan Islands, I had no cell reception. It was great for, 3 days, 4 days, however long I was up there. It was great. People were like, I can't get hold of you. It was like,
I'll be back.
I'm gonna be back or I won't be back. Either way, you're gonna know.
Yeah.
I like that.
So these should be board actions, so I apologize.
I know that, that's good.
C and D are both board actions.
So we will take a motion for C policy new, second reading for DG-AR, JFCEB, and JOA.
I'll make the motion to approve all that you just said.
We have a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Got a second? All in favor?
I
Aye. No tie there, 5-0. Then we'll go to D, policy update, second reading, EBFA board member conflict of interest. I didn't see anything here that was.
It was a very minor update
Yeah,
for the
it
class.
was.
You have the old ones there.
Yeah, I do. It was, a paragraph came out of it about nonprofits and tax exemptions and things like that, but nothing new was added to it.
Well, with that, I'll take a motion for D. Board member conflict of interest.
I make a motion to approve BBFA board member conflict of interest.
Having a motion on the floor
I'll second.
and a second. All in favor? Aye. Now, everybody's favorite, number 5, director's report. Tell us how great things are going.
Oh, they actually are going pretty good, doing all of the beginning of the year state reporting things, plus some newspaper reporting things that came up on my plate this week. But just finished the integrated programs, grants, progress marker updates, so they changed how that was reported, so I knew it was coming and I knew what they were gonna ask, but the submission piece of it is so confusing and not user-friendly. So we've had a lot of conversations and a lot of them saying, sorry, we keep changing it. I wish you would stop, but it's done. We did our September fire drill. Today, we did our earthquake drill and fire drill. So it's a day early for the priority shakeout, but we could have an earthquake any day, so we did it today.
Good reason.
I'm guessing.
Never know. Let's see. Oh, I went to the annual charter school conference a couple weeks ago, which was, I barely attended because I kept getting emails for it, and it was Trailblazers in education, and I just thought, we're not gonna take the kids to a Trailblazer game, so I didn't open any of these emails. And then I happened to open one, and I was like, holy heck, that's tomorrow. So I quickly signed up and went. It was at the Valley River Inn, and it was amazing. It was such a good conference and got lots of great information in collaboration with other charter schools. So it was very worthwhile. Glad I went, and interesting stuff coming down the pike for charter schools.
Yeah.
So who puts it on? OEDA or?
It's OR3C, Oregon Coalition of Community Charter Schools. I can't remember what it all stands for, along with ODE. So they put
Did you
on
recommend
together.
to them that they change the title on there?
I should have, or maybe I was the only one that I just kept reading it, and you get those emails.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go to the Blazer game, sorry, but
That's hilarious.
I did, yeah. So lots of, lot more funding coming from the federal government towards charter schools. They are looking at, in the next long legislative session, rewriting the Oregon charter law that was passed, I believe it was 22 years ago and has not been touched since. So updating it to match more federal language and be more like just cohesive with other states and what their charter schools look like. But general consensus from everyone is charter schools are going nowhere. That we'll see a lot more of them coming because they want options for kids. So it was very good. And next week we have a field trip to Deering Orchards. We have 10 kids signed up already, which for us is huge for a field trip. And we'll probably get more coming in the next couple of days. So they're excited to go and do the ride and get a pumpkin and drink cider and do all the fun stuff. So, and then we also will do on the Thursday before Halloween in the afternoon, we do a movie and snacks. Last year, teachers provided snacks. This year, the kids are all about cooking. And so they're going to make their own snacks. They're going to do crumbled apples and something else. So.
Awesome. That's awesome. Good job.
Thank you, Lucy.
6 other. Anybody have anything else?
We have one GED graduate already. that finished
Whoa.
their
Yeah,
GED,
we
One
do.
already.
One
Yeah.
already.
Awesome.
Just powered right through, and 2 more, I think, that are just one test away from finishing.
They sign up September and they're done now.
Yeah, some of them continued from last year.
Okay.
So they had done part of it last year. They have to pass all 4 subjects, so they might have passed 2 last year and 2 this year. But I think
That's
this one did all 4 this year.
So do we have a waiting list and then
Yep.
students
Yep,
come
so
into
they're
the?
right on up, and they have to meet requirements to stay in the program, so they have to do a minimum number of work of hours each week to stay in the program, and CJ monitors it pretty close because they're the waiting list. Like, you toe the line or you're gonna get put back at the bottom, and we're gonna give somebody else a chance.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Mhm.
A very good job with that
Yeah.
program.
And he's great at communications.
Yes.
They know what's happening, they know what's expected, they know what's coming. It's nothing is a surprise.
Yeah, let me see how many text messages.
Yeah.
Are you still trying to get your GED?
Yeah.
He's close, he's close.
I graduated last in my class. That's not a fib.
But you graduated, so that's.
That's all I wanted. Just give me that piece of paper. My life was already set in motion.
Yeah.
Just give me that thing. That's all I cared about. Well, that's good news. Congratulations to.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Love seeing those kids finish.
So if nothing else, I will take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Isn't that time?
So moved.
We're making
There you
another
go.
engagement.
Wait, nobody seconded.
I'll second.
Now, okay, see that?
Aye.
Aye.
Did you change the date? Because I was looking at the date on the computer and it said the 20th.
I was just looking at that because that number seemed weird, but it's the third Wednesday is the 19th.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll get an email.
I will not be here in December.